What's going on, everybody? Today, gonna do a video. I know it's been a while, man. Got some new toys to play with, stuff like that. New things been going on in emulation. Phone camera still suck. Ain't about nothing, but I'm gonna show y'all my little gaming setup, man. But some of the games and stuff that I got on my little PC. You know what I'm saying? So from emulators to everything else, man, we running it all. And then I even got my Knox set up right here. You know what I'm saying? It's right here, my Knox. This is Android right here. So I'm gonna show y'all my Android emulation. Show y'all what that's like. Take a few seconds to load up and boot. But it started out just like any Android tablet, man. And then as you see, I'm playing it on the big screen. And so I'm playing with controllers. You know what I'm saying? I got my controller set up. And you can do Bluetooth controllers, or you can do, what's it called, stereoscopic, man. So that's strictly up to you. Alright, went in a full screen with my Android. So on Knox, man, you gotta go over to the side and hook the controller up, you know. So the first time you set up Knox, they'll tell y'all to set up your too. You'll have to set up your Gmail account and stuff like that, man. Your Google account. Just sync it, whatever. But once you choose your controller, man, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's chose before you go off, but there you go. You know what I'm saying? And so what I like to do on here, I got a little front end, or something I'm using as a front end, man, a shield hub. And I forget what version this is, man, but it was like before they try to cut it off to where you can't even access it unless you're doing it from like an NVIDIA shield now, you know what I'm saying? But they still got some versions, older versions lurking around, and I think it's 3.4, 3.5, somewhere around there now. But y'all might want to look into that. And I'll just show you why, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of organize your games and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I got all my Grand Theft Autos, and these are my Android games, you know what I'm saying? But control it down. Emulators, so different game systems, Atari, PlayStation. I got Game Boy Advance, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, MAME, you know what I'm saying? Sega Mega Drive. I mean, it's just like endless systems I'm running on here, you know what I'm saying? TurboGrafx 16, you know what I'm saying? Dreamcast, Game Gear, 3DO, all this stuff work on Android, man. PSP, Game Store, you know what I'm saying? Then Neo Geo Pocket, Nintendo, Neo Geo, you know what I'm saying? My favorite emulator to run is Afterburner, man, but it's the version they got on the Play Store, it ain't too good, man. It's an older version out there. Y'all have to hit me in my links, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the video, man. Hit me in my links. And what I'll do, you know what I'm saying, I'll show you some of the versions of the emulators that I got. So, you know, you got to do your own research, hunt them down and stuff like that, man. But that's the version of Afterburner you need, man. Anything other than that, it ain't going to work right. Just like the best in Nintendo 64 emulator, they decided to take it off of the Play Store for whatever reason. But it was better than any of the rest of them, which was this one right here. the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? And I think originally it was called Nintendo 64 BIOS, but it still shows up as like Nintendo 64 for Droid or something like that, man. Something weird. I even got the new Shaq Fu on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Bully. All the Rockstar games, dude. Had to. Then I had to come out of pocket for Drastic too, you know what I'm saying? My DS emulator, man, but it is what it is. Got some little deficiencies from Shield Hub right there. You know what I'm saying? Try to boot something up real quick. Alright, fuck Shield Hub. Shield Hub tripping. Excuse my language, man. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. Yeah, so that's Android, you know what I'm saying? So let's cut Android out real quick. I'm just gonna shrink the screen, minimize, you know what I'm saying? Go back into Windows. Try to get y'all a look at some of the emulators I'm running on here too, man. Like I'm running RPCS3, you know what I'm saying, right here. PlayStation 3 emulator. Xbox emulator. That was the Android emulator I just ran. What? Nintendo 3DS right here. This Nintendo GameCube and Wii right here. Then this is a Wii U right here. You know what I'm saying? Then I got regular Nintendo playing in 3D with this emulator right here. You know what I'm saying? Dreamcast right here. You know what I'm saying? RetroArch, man, play so many systems it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation 2. PlayStation 1. Then I got countless PSP emulators on here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just all over the place with it. But just trying to give y'all a little example, man, some of the stuff you can do, man. Like I got so many systems running on this one machine, bro. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know how you do on a controller. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Simple as that, man. And you could go stereoscopic, man, which is with the cords and whatnot. If you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? Just come with your Bluetooth controller. It's Bluetooth compatible, man. Like I even play my Wii games on here with the Wii controllers. You know what I'm saying? So everything compatible, man. And the thing about emulation is it's upgraded graphics, upgraded gameplay, upscaling gameplay. You know, depending on your machine. It's a lot of critics out there, a lot of people that talk down, and like I notice a lot of them who do videos really don't know what they're talking about. When it comes down to some of these emulators, like you actually have to go in and set the emulator up. You can't expect the games to just jump out and play. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Some things you have to set up yourself, man, and you just become tech savvy, man. Sometimes you gotta look around, can't be too proud, look at some of these videos, and you'll learn a lot, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with frame rate, FPS, all kind of different stuff that makes it different in the game, you know what I'm saying? Graphic resolution, things that can either speed up or, you know what I'm saying, slow down your frame rate or your performance in your game. And so it just depends on what you're playing, man. But I think I got everything running on here. But Xbox 360, I ain't got no PlayStation 4, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying, running on here. But pretty much everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everything else. But, you know, Xbox One, you know, same thing. But I'm sitting on Windows 10 anyway. So, I mean, most of the shit that's hot to me that came out on Xbox One came out on Windows 10 anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go with that fight. And then I still get Xbox Live and all that shit because I'm Windows. I'm still Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just a small window. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to really show y'all more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get better cameras for one though. You know what I'm saying? Cause this ain't about shit. This shit blurry as hell. I'm waiting on the focus, man. But it's a lot of shit that y'all can do, man. Like I've been doing this shit since like 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I graduated. You know what I'm saying? And it teach you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn a lot. Computers inside and out. You know what I'm saying? You learn what really make them tick, what really make them run. And then just tinkering and toying around with each emulator, you know, and you know, being a patron of some of these developers and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually invest in a few of them. A few of them I actually go out there and spend my money on. It's a lot of them out there with free versions. But sometimes the free versions might not have good graphics or, you know, might not come with a nice UI or the artwork, whatever. Performance issues. You know, all that shit usually fixed in paid versions because they usually put out stable versions and stuff like that. And one of the guys I watch a lot is called, his name's Simply Austin. Simply Austin, man, like, shouts out to you. You know what I'm saying? And what you do. E.T. Prime, same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people out there, man, and, like, supporting the community. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to really show people what you can do, what your machines can do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff I was doing on older devices. You know what I'm saying? Before we really got up to speed. And right now, I'm doing all this of just an i5 7th generation. You know what I'm saying? Intel Core processor. So, the reason I'm not running all the Xbox shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have Vulkan. The few games that I'm running on Nintendo Switch, you know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm able to run them is because they 2D games, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I might have a problem with some of the others, and then recently it looked like the developers changed over all their development over to Vulkan. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for just cutting us the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Intel people over here, but we still here, man. We still here. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to y'all, man. Good work over there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, and up to that point, you know what I'm saying? At least I got a few games working. But man, pretty much all the games and emulators that I run, everything run pretty much stable enough for me to run through the game and be able to enjoy the game with my family, you know what I'm saying? Take my kid and be able to play games that I played when I was a kid and really just show them the evolution of games, the evolution of technology, man. But it is what it is, and Righteous the Dawn signing out, man, for another one, man. Just trying to show y'all a little something different. But peace. Holla.